Hello, everyone. I was reading Ecclesiastes 3 this morning, and I was thinking about how there is really nothing new under the sun, and so we know things like pandemics have happened before, and they have been over before, and in some ways Ecclesiastes 3 can be very comforting. I came across a verse, though, that said, there is a time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing. For someone like me, who loves to hug and touch, I don't think I've ever really looked at that verse before. And I have to say that right now, my heart is heavy for those that are in isolation, particularly in nursing homes and retirement homes that have no one to touch them. People that are dealing with severe grief, that need a hug. That hurts my heart. But embrace also means to accept. And so if I accept the grief, I can work with it. If I accept that there's different ways to embrace, I can work with that. I can't give a hug. I can't pat on the back. I can't hold a hand. I can send a card. I can call someone. I can write a letter. I can pray for someone. I can drop off flowers or muffins. There are many ways to embrace a person, and now is a time to think for as many ways as we can to show those around us that we love them. And if there are people in the church you're concerned about, people that you would like to reach out to and don't have their information, give me a call or an email, and I will connect with them and see if they'd like that information shared. Reach out and embrace those around you in whatever way you can. And then I was thinking, because we're entering into Holy Week, we're at the end, towards the end of Lent, working towards Easter. It struck me that Jesus was also born into a physical body. He was cuddled by Mary as a baby. He was disciplined by Joseph. His hands were guided by Joseph as he learned a new skill in the carpentry shop. He roughhoused with his brothers and with his friends at the age of 10. He patted his disciples on the back, teased them. If I look at the physicality of the Middle Eastern people, I'm sure that Jesus also was a hugger and involved in physical touch. And yet there came a time that Jesus too could no longer touch. And we came to a point where we've had the most enduring hug the world has ever known. The hug that went around the world. The hug that said, "For God so loved the world," arms outstretched, on a cross. Jesus embraced suffering, sin, grief, abandonment by his Father, all so he could embrace us in love and care. And so as we move towards Easter, as we do this final week of Holy Week, reflect on that. Reflect on the Lord's love for you and his command to love others as he has loved us. Sit with that. Allow it to penetrate. Take care.